Okay. My name is Shawn Patrick McCreery. I'm the grower for 7 Point Farms, Josephine County. I'm looking forward to knocking out of the ballpark with this crew that I've got here, 7 Point Farms, and woohoo! We're using 65-gallon pots because we're going to do mini plants, and we figured we'd just go a little bit smaller plants. Smaller plants are a little more compact and seems to be more robust, gnarlier, faster flower in time, and just all around better weed when you're growing a little bit smaller pot, not trying to get them so big and overfed. And no. Once we actually build a little outfit for these pots here, so we can fill 10 of them up at a time. And so we put them where they will be moved next year, but for this year, yeah, we put them in place, and that's where they're staying. Yeah, well, we were running out of time. We were waiting to get our rec license, our application approved, and every week we were just running out of time, so I knew I didn't have enough time to really absolutely need 65-gallon pots, so I figured we'd fold them in half and fill them up, and it'd work out perfectly for the time that we had, and so far it has. Just keep the soil cooler, keep the roots cooler, everything moves a lot better along in the tan pots. We choosed it through a Rogue Valley Garden Supply. They make their own. They do a pretty good job. It was compost. It's got compost in it and all the goodies. It's a very good blend. That's how I chose mine. I wouldn't have even used nutrients at all, but because we ran out of time and everything, I decided to use a bottled nut. Otherwise, I'd be brewing teas and going fully organic compost teas and just rolling that way. Well, I just made a time schedule as my plants we ain't got enough time to get them huge, or get all the growth that we wanted to get out of them, and try to get our weight where we needed it to be where we needed to be. So instead of overdoing it, we just kind of shrank everything down and dialed it in for what we had left and our best everything and the time that we had left, the same flowering time with our short veg time. We figured it would be best just to split it in half. Instead of 65, we'd do 35. Yeah, all my soil's it's all in the soil and everything. That's why we picked it. This year, just going with the soil and actual nutrients through Elevation Organics, which is working great. Great stuff. But next year we'll be getting all jiggy with it when it comes down to the biologicals and all the good shit. I went for maybe a for sure type of deal. I went with old time strains that I knew, and I had a very close grower friend of mine that recommended and vouched for them. So basically that's what I did. I went with the pineapples and the Chernobyl and like a sugar black rose I've grown for many years, and it's a beautiful plant. But and there's OG and Girl Scout cookies, and so we kind of stuck to the big guys right now, and ones that I knew would perform well through a great grower friend of mine. Oh, there was only one side to put it on, but we kind of knew where it needed to go, so we made a spot, and we found where the sun was going to shine and where it shined the best, and that's where we put it. Oh man, God. Yeah, I don't got a whole lot of good to say about it. I'm hoping, God, I don't know. Scary even thinking about it. Hopefully right here is where I'm hoping to see it, but I don't know. I don't know. Less is more, always pH. Yeah. That's about it. It's kind of a long story. Started out with a bad relationship, and I found a plant, and it got me a light, and I laid on my floor for 4 months watching that thing grow, and got me in more trouble because that's all I did was lay in there and watch that plant grow. But anyways, I've become obsessed with it and growing them, and then and it's just become something that's just out of control in my life right now. I just can't get enough, whether it's growing indoors, outdoors, down low, up high. I use frogs. I got at least 1 million frogs in my grow right now out of my med grow. I use frogs and ladybugs usually for my pest control, and it's just taken off from there. I really can't think of anything else to say right now. Yeah, this is our first grow here. It was rough when we were coming together. Our plan was we had a good plan. We didn't have much to go with though. So we decided we were going to do a recreational grow with just a thought. I mean, we really pulled something off here. So no, we had properties that we were almost ready to get. We were getting ready to start on, and then all of a sudden, bam! Like in Jackson County, the setbacks, and they can't, they couldn't put a grow within 250 feet of any property lines or anything like that, So I mean, it was like one of those jabs, and we've had a lot of those though. That's something I can say about the whole industry. It's really hard to go forward with something like. We were going forward with the BHO. We got all the way through packaging, and I mean we spent the big bucks and did everything, got all the right equipment. And we did it the day we were having tested to go into shops. They pulled the plug on us. So every dime, everything. I mean, even the product that we had made was all of a sudden useless. I mean, it was several things like that, but. And then again, we've had several things happen, like the fences. Like we were building here, and they wanted 8-foot fences that were, that you couldn't see through. Solid fences and all these out of other things that they wanted us to do that were just super expensive. And with all their rules getting changed, so they flipped out rules. We don't got to have the fence now, and we don't have to have like professionals come out and survey wherever we put our boxes and dig our holes and shit like that. So that's helped a lot, but that's all I gotta say about that.